The story begins in a small town in the United States called New Milford. Here, we meet a little girl named Sarah Hopkins. She is sitting in a church with her parents, Bonnie and Alex. Sarah is not like other kids. While most children get bored in church, she listens very carefully. Today, Pastor Max is telling a story from the Bible. It's about something called the mustard seed. He explains that a mustard seed is very tiny, but if you take care of it with love, it can grow into a huge tree. In the same way, even a small amount of faith in God can grow into something powerful. It can even move mountains. These words deeply touch Sarah's heart, and she keeps thinking about them. After the church service ends, Sarah goes with her family to watch her brother Danny's soccer match. Everyone is cheering and the game is intense. During the match, Sarah's grandfather, Sam, goes to buy some snacks, but suddenly he notices something strange. Two young guys are trying to steal food from the shop. Now Sam is not an ordinary old man. He used to be a soldier. So without wasting time, he stops them. The boys try to fight him, but Sam easily knocks them down like it's nothing. After teaching them a lesson, he lets them go and calmly walks back with the snacks. Meanwhile, on the field, things are not going well. Danny's team is losing 3-2 and the match is almost over. Sarah starts to feel worried. Seeing this, her grandfather jokingly tells her, "Why don't you ask God for help? You talk about him all the time." Sarah takes this seriously. She closes her eyes and starts praying for her brother to win. But in the middle of the prayer, she gets a little too emotional and ends up calling the entire opposite team idiots. Still, something amazing happens. Right after this, Danny gets the ball, jumps in the air, and hits a perfect bicycle kick. Goal! The score becomes 3-3, and now the match goes into overtime. Everyone gets excited. It feels like Sarah's prayer actually worked. But things are about to change. Danny's rival on the field, a boy named Bronner, decides he really wants to win at any cost. So he comes up with a trick. He pretends that Danny fouled him inside the penalty area. The referee believes him. Danny gets a yellow card, and the other team gets a penalty kick. Now the pressure is high. As soon as the whistle blows, Bronner takes the shot and scores. Game over. Danny's team loses. This completely breaks Sarah's heart. She feels confused and disappointed. She starts thinking, did God even hear my prayer? Seeing her upset, her grandfather Sam gently comforts her. He tells her that God works in ways we don't always understand. Sometimes even a loss can teach us something important. Later, after the game, Sam takes the whole family to his house. To relax, Sarah, Danny, and Danny's girlfriend Cindy go to a nearby lake for fishing. On the way, something catches Sarah's eye. She sees a small dead bird lying on the ground. The moment she sees it, she remembers what she learned in church. So once again, she decides to pray. She picks up the bird carefully and asks God to bring it back to life. Danny thinks this is silly. He doesn't believe anything will happen. But Cindy supports Sarah. She tells her to take her time while they go ahead to the lake. Sarah stays back all alone. She kneels down near the water, holding the bird in her hands, and starts praying with all her heart. Time passes. After a while, Danny and Cindy call her to come back, but Sarah just stands there quietly, looking at the lake with a soft smile on her face. Suddenly, a gentle breeze blows across the area, and then something unbelievable happens. The bird in Sarah's hand starts moving. It comes back to life and flies away into the sky. Danny and Cindy are completely shocked. They can't understand what just happened, but Sarah calmly says she saw someone walking on the water, and according to her, that same person answered her prayer. Later that day back at home, Sarah calls her best friend Mark. She excitedly tells him everything that happened at the lake, but Mark doesn't believe her at all. To him, it sounds impossible. Still, Sarah is fully confident. She tells him that God really came to her, and because of her prayer, the bird came back to life. After the call ends, her mother Bonnie comes into the room. She lies down next to Sarah, and the two prepare to sleep. That's when Sarah says something shocking. She calmly tells her mom that she saw God, and that he even spoke to her. According to Sarah, he told her that soon, he will take her to see paradise. Hearing this, Bonnie gets scared, but she tries not to show it, and gently puts her daughter to sleep. However, later that night, Danny rushes into his parents' room. He looks worried. He tells them that Sarah is not feeling well. They quickly call a doctor named Dr. Ben. The doctor checks Sarah carefully, but says it's probably just a bad cold. Still, before he leaves, Bonnie shares her concern. She tells him what Sarah said about meeting God and being taken away soon, but the doctor doesn't take it seriously. He thinks Sarah is just imagining things. After he leaves, Alex quietly goes into Sarah's room. There, he notices something strange on her desk, a drawing. He picks it up and looks closely. It shows the same lake near Sam's house and a mysterious man coming out of a bright light. The level of detail is shocking. Both Alex and Bonnie can't understand how Sara drew something like this, so they decide to let her rest for the day. The next day, when Sara feels a little better, she goes out to meet Mark. She tells him about getting sick during the night, but then she shows him something new, another drawing. This time it shows Mark himself standing and playing basketball, and in the drawing, his legs are completely fine. Remember, Mark is paralyzed, so seeing this shocks him. Just like her parents, he has no idea how Sara made such a drawing. Even Sara herself can't explain it. Later, the two friends walk around the town. Suddenly, 3 troublemakers on bikes surround them. They start messing with Sara and Mark. But before things get worse, Danny and Cindy arrive just in time. Danny doesn't say much. He simply kicks his soccer ball hard and hits one of the boys' bikes. The boys fall down and quickly back off. After that, Danny takes Sara and Mark away from there. But soon they run into Bronner again. He's walking his dog, Navi. Bronner starts making fun of Danny for losing the match. Cindy tells Danny to ignore him and leave, but Bronner doesn't stop. He even starts insulting Mark. Now Danny gets angry. He moves forward to confront him, but suddenly, a car comes speeding straight toward them. In a split second, Danny pushes Bronner out of the way and saves his life. But sadly, Navi the dog gets hit. Bronner is devastated. He starts shouting at the driver. Meanwhile, Sara runs toward the dog. She kneels beside him and softly asks him to get up. And then something unbelievable happens again. The dog slowly stands up completely fine, not even a scratch. Everyone is shocked, especially Bronner. He just stands there, unable to believe what he just saw. After this, Sara and Mark head back toward school. On the way, Mark asks her something important. He asks if she can help him walk again. Sara agrees. She closes her eyes and prays for him. But this time, nothing happens. Seeing this, Sara feels a little sad, but she tells Mark that she will pray again later with even stronger faith. Mark smiles and thanks her anyway. The next morning, something strange happens. Mark feels different. His body feels alive. His parents quickly take him to the doctor. There, Mark shows something shocking. He can move his toes for the first time. The doctor is confused. He knows Mark's injury was very serious. Recovery was almost impossible, but slowly with effort, Mark moves his toes again. His parents are filled with happiness. The doctor still can't understand what's happening. He calls Mark's mother aside to talk privately, but at that exact moment, something even more shocking happens. Mark stands up and walks, just like a normal person. No struggle, no pain. Everyone in the room is completely stunned. At that moment, a woman named Dolores Clark notices this. She is one of the patients there and also a reporter for the local news. As soon as she sees Mark walking, she knows this is a huge story. She quickly asks how this is even possible. Mark simply says it's because of Sara. He tells her that Sara prayed for him just like she prayed for Bronner's dog. Hearing this, the reporter gets excited. Without wasting any time, she decides to make a special news report. A story about a little girl who can perform miracles. But not everyone is convinced. Dr. Ben still doesn't believe any of this. To him, there must be a logical reason. So he goes to Sara's house along with Pastor Mac. They sit down and talk to Sara. Dr. Ben asks her directly if she knows anything about Mark getting healed. Sara calmly replies. Since the day at the lake, she has been able to talk to God, and through her prayers, she has been helping people. This answer makes Dr. Ben uncomfortable. He doesn't believe in God anymore. He thinks all of this must have some scientific explanation. Before leaving, he warns Sara's parents. He tells them to keep this a secret, because if the media finds out, their lives will change forever. Soon after, Dr. Ben goes back home. There, he sees his wife watching the news. And guess what? They are already talking about Sara. Dr. Ben tells her not to believe it, but his wife thinks differently. She believes this could be a chance for him to find his faith again. Then we learn something sad about him. Years ago, he and his wife lost their son. After that tragedy, Dr. Ben stopped believing in God. Now he only trusts logic and science. Back at Sara's house, her father Alex walks into her room. Sara is busy drawing again. This time, she has drawn a girl riding a horse. She tells her father that she saw this girl in her dreams. And according to her, that girl needs help right now. That girl is Teresa, a young girl who loves horses but is very sick with cancer. Her condition is getting worse, and doctors have almost given up hope. At that same time, Teresa gets a visit from her uncle, Father Alonso. He brings her a gift and tries to comfort her. But deep down, everyone knows the truth. Things are not looking good. Later, Teresa's family sees the news about Sara, a girl who can heal people. Desperate, they decide to go meet her. The next morning, they arrive at Sara's house. But they are not alone. A crowd has already gathered outside. Everyone is hoping for a miracle. Seeing this, Alex tries to send people away, but suddenly Sara notices Teresa. She recognizes her instantly from her dreams. Without hesitation, Sara walks up to her. She holds Teresa's hands and promises to help her. Then she closes her eyes and starts praying. Within seconds, Teresa feels something strange. A warm, powerful feeling. Slowly, her face fills with happiness. Even though she can't fully explain it, she feels like she is healed. Completely. Right after that, Sara moves to another child, a little girl who was born blind. As Sara prays for her, something mysterious happens. Teresa sees a strange figure standing behind Sara. This figure gently places a hand on the blind girl's shoulder, and in that very moment, the girl opens her eyes. For the first time in her life, she can see. Everyone is shocked, but Sara doesn't stop. She walks toward a boy sitting in a wheelchair. She holds out her hand and asks him to stand up. The boy hesitates, but then slowly gets up and starts walking. At this point, there is no doubt anymore. Something unbelievable is happening. Sara is changing lives, but suddenly, after helping so many people, Sara starts to feel weak. Her body can't handle it. She collapses. Her parents rush to her side in panic and quickly take her to the hospital. At the hospital, Dr. Ben checks her condition and says they need to wait for the test results. But outside, things are getting out of control. News about Sara has already spread. Reporters start gathering around the hospital trying to get any information they can. Seeing this, Dr. Ben helps the family escape quietly through the back exit. To stay safe, they all go to Sam's house so Sara can rest peacefully. There, Bonnie sits with her father, Sam. She is scared. She tells him that every time Sara helps someone, she gets weaker. It feels like each miracle is taking something from her. In the middle of this emotional talk, Bonnie gets a call from Dr. Ben. The test results are ready, but the news is heartbreaking. Sara has a brain tumor, and it's very serious. Hearing this, Bonnie breaks down in tears. The next morning, Dr. Ben and Pastor Mac come to Sam's house. They want to talk privately with Sara's parents. Meanwhile, Danny takes Sara outside to play in the woods, trying to keep her distracted. But for a moment, he loses focus, and Sara quietly runs back to the house. She hides and listens to the conversation. Inside, Dr. Ben explains everything. The tumor is growing fast and surgery is very risky. There is almost no hope. Her parents are devastated. They can't even imagine losing their daughter. Just then, Sara walks into the room. She has heard everything, but instead of being scared, she stays calm. She tells her parents not to worry. She says she is going to a better place. Then she hugs them tightly and makes one last request. She wants to go to the lake one more time, but suddenly she faints again. Dr. Ben quickly tells them to take her back to the hospital. As they prepare to leave, Sara looks at her grandfather. With weak eyes, she asks him softly to take her to the lake before it's too late. Back at the hospital, the situation gets even more intense. Reporters are everywhere trying to get updates about the miracle girl. The family does everything they can to keep them away. Inside the room, Danny sits with Sara. He brings her drawing materials to cheer her up, but instead, Sara asks him something deep. She asks what it feels like to be with someone you love, because she believes she may never get the chance to experience it. Danny has no words. He just stands there, heartbroken. Cindy tries to comfort Sara. Then Sara makes another request. She asks Cindy to sing their favorite song. Cindy agrees, but as she sings, she starts crying, because deep down she feels this might be the last time. Soon after, Bonnie and Alex come in to check on their daughter. At that moment, Danny receives a message from his grandfather. It's urgent. Sam asks Danny and Cindy to come to his house immediately. Without wasting time, they leave the hospital and head there. At Sam's house, everyone gathers. Before saying anything, Sam lets Teresa speak. She talks about what she saw earlier, that mysterious figure beside Sara. She truly believes it was God, and she says only God can save Sara now. After hearing this, Sam reveals his plan. He says they must take Sara back to the lake, the same place where everything started. He believes if Sara returns there, God might heal her. Everyone agrees, but there is a big problem. The hospital is full of reporters and strict security. They won't allow Sara to leave. That's when Maria steps in. She is a nurse at the hospital, and she has an access card that can open secure doors. Now the plan is set. Everyone heads back to the hospital. Danny, Cindy, and Maria go to the locker room and change into nurse uniforms. At the same time, Sam goes to Sara's room and asks Alex and Bonnie to step outside for a moment. This is all part of the plan. As soon as the parents leave, Danny and Maria quickly prepare Sara to secretly take her out. Meanwhile, Teresa lies in Sara's bed wearing a blonde wig to look like her. At the same time, Cindy and Mark create a distraction. Cindy pretends to feel sick and suddenly faints at the reception. All the nurses rush to help her, And in that moment, Danny, Maria, and Sarah quietly pass through the hallway without anyone noticing. Once they get outside, Mark gives Cindy a signal. She suddenly stands up and walks away, leaving everyone confused. Meanwhile, Sam is still keeping Sarah's parents busy. He tells them that he wants to take Sarah to the lake to fulfill her final wish, but they strongly disagree. They think it's too dangerous. So they rush back to Sarah's room, only to find Teresa lying in her place. Now there is no hiding the truth. Teresa tells them everything. Hearing this, Alex and Bonnie panic and rush to find their daughter, but Sarah is already gone. Danny and Maria are driving her toward the lake. As they leave the parking lot, a reporter spots them. He immediately alerts his team. Now a chase begins. Danny speeds up the car, trying to escape the reporters, but things get worse. They pass a police car at high speed. Now the police also join the chase. They order Danny to stop. Right behind them, Sam and Pastor Mac follow in a pickup truck. Sam drives fast and manages to get ahead of the police. The officers warn him to move aside, but he refuses. He just wants to buy time so Sarah can reach the lake. Finally, Danny reaches near the lake, but suddenly a big tree blocks the road. They can't go forward. Just then, another vehicle arrives. Danny thinks it's the police, but it's actually Bronner. Yes, the same boy from before. He says he came to help, as a way to thank Sarah for saving his dog's life. Without wasting time, Bronner lifts Sarah in his arms and takes another path through the woods. Soon after, Sam and Pastor Mac arrive. The police catch up to them and are ready to arrest Sam for speeding, but Sam begs them. He tells them about Sarah and how little time she has left. The officers recognize her from the news, and at that moment, they decide to let him go. Sam rushes toward the lake. Meanwhile, Bronner and Danny are carrying Sarah through the forest. Suddenly, a wild wolf appears in front of them. It looks ready to attack, but just then, Navi, Bronner's dog, shows up. The wolf gets scared and runs away. Thanks to this, they finally reach the lake. Moments later, Sarah's parents and a group of reporters arrive too. Bonnie and Alex rush to their daughter. They try to wake her up, but she is very weak now. Bonnie gets angry at her father. She blames him for risking Sarah's life. At the same time, Sarah is slowly losing consciousness. Her mother breaks down in tears, afraid she is about to lose her. And then something unbelievable happens. A bright light appears in the middle of the lake. It looks just like the one Sarah drew before. From that light, a man appears. He gently calls Sarah, and in that moment, Sarah's spirit leaves her body. She slowly moves toward the light. As she gets closer, she realizes who he is. It's Jesus. Just like she had said before, he smiles at her and invites her to come with him to paradise. Without fear, Sarah goes with him, and soon after the light disappears, the portal closes, and everything becomes quiet. Everyone standing near the lake is shocked. No one can understand what just happened, but then reality hits hard. Bonnie looks down and sees her daughter's lifeless body. She breaks down in tears. The whole family is heartbroken. They take Sarah back home in complete silence. Even the rain stops, as if the world itself is mourning. At home, everyone gathers around Sarah. Her parents cry endlessly. Bonnie tries to find some peace by telling herself that her daughter is in a better place. Even Dr. Ben arrives. He checks Sarah carefully, but there is no pulse. According to him, she is gone, but Danny refuses to accept this. He just can't believe it. Then suddenly he notices something. Another drawing made by Sarah. In the drawing, Sarah is coming back from a bright gate, returning to the world. Seeing this, Danny feels a spark of hope. Without thinking twice, he runs to his sister. He holds her and begs her to come back. And then something unbelievable happens. Sarah slowly opens her eyes. She is alive. Everyone freezes for a moment and then bursts into tears of joy. It's another miracle. Sarah smiles at her family. She says that she asked God to send her back because she wanted to stay with her family a little longer. After this emotional moment, Sarah steps outside the house. People from all over the town have gathered there. Many of them kneel before her, but Sarah quickly stops them. She tells them to stand up. She says she is not the one doing miracles. She was only sent to share a message of love, a message of faith. She tells everyone to help each other and to believe, because God is always there even when we don't see him. A few days later, everyone gathers at the church again. Pastor Mac talks about everything that happened. He shares how Sarah's strong faith changed so many lives. And in the end, Sarah remembers the story of the mustard seed, a tiny seed that grows into something big, just like faith. Even a small belief can lead to something powerful, something that can change everything. So what do you think about this story? Did you believe in miracles or not? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next recap.